today on the Ask Mike Kennedy stuff?
Be quiet.
Quiet.
It's not time.
It's not time.
It's not time.
Hark! What's that music I hear?
Holy cow. The music's in your head, Connie.
Oh, I know. It's always going. Why I'm so happy. All the time.
You're always happy wife, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, Connie hears music, but I want to know if they can hear us now.
I turn your mic off.
I don't
Mine?
care.
Turn mine off?
No, mine. He hates me.
Oh. Same classification on it, buddy.
There's a song in there somewhere. Chris hates me, so he killed my microphone.
Oh man, here we go, folks. We're almost time to have this man on the podcast. Mr. Jason is on here from Brave Wolf Customs. Everybody's been waiting for this thing. I've been seeing chats. Oh, okay, get this off here.
Oh, yeah.
I must have hit something. Hit the wrong button.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Anyway, these are technical difficulties. Make sure your screws are out of them. I must have hit some kind of key.
Zero.
All right, folks, here's our members. As you guys can see, I ain't going to pronounce everybody's name because it'll be taking too much time because we got a nice guest here tonight. We need to talk about his business. Anyway, also, if you want to check out Shop, Throttle and Iron, there's a bunch of merchandise there. If you want to support us, that's another way to support us. This is the brand new shirt that just got released today. Nobody even seen it other than you guys right now. I think it's a pretty cool shirt. But anyway, these are our friends at the bottom here. We'll talk about them here in a second. But here's our members. I guess I should talk about them. Connie, can you see them? Can you say their names?
I can.
Okay, let's do it.
William Blaze, Tony Peoria, IOWA, otherwise known as Donna, Riding Fish, Wheels Divided, Bob Cole, Gator Mike, Mixed Boy 420, Our Indian Adventures, Tim Arnold, Wind Therapy Addict, Kevin Tatum, Joshua Piofer, AZ Pilot.
All right. Wow. All
I
right.
I think it's Pfeiffer. I think.
Piper. I think it's Piper. I think it's Piper too.
Pfeiffer? Okay.
I thought I was bad.
Sorry about that, Josh.
I'm just kidding.
It's better than Chris would pronounce it. It's okay.
Anyway, we got a couple podcasts on February 13th. I got these upside down. Anyway, Indian First will be here on Friday night. It's going to be a huge podcast. I tell you, there's a ton of people ready for this one. It's going to be a nice little change in our podcast streaming. It's going to be cool. And I can't wait for that one. And then February 17th, we got Cam from Music City Indian in Nashville, Tennessee. And then the big guest. That's right. Everybody's waiting for. We keep on getting messages. Actually, email after email for questions. Mike Kennedy will be here February 24th at 8 p.m. And we're going to do like a small active town hall kind of thing. That's what it's going to be like. So it's going to be nothing like it on YouTube at all. All right. And you
were mentioning, Chris, we got a lot of questions in that. It's worth mentioning, hey, for the Mike Kennedy podcast, if you go to throttleiron.com and go to the podcast tab and pull it down, you can get a form where you can fill out and submit questions for Mike, and we're going to screen these ahead of time so he can get answers ahead of time. It looks like we picked up about another dozen questions today. I'm just looking at it here now. And man, there's a bunch of them in here. So be sure you get your questions in. Deadline's February 17th.
Yes, and it's going to be live. I mean, it's going to be live action, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good podcast. It's going to be great. As you guys can see, Jason right there from bravewolf.us is right there. If you want to check out his website, we're going to be looking at it here in a couple seconds. And so you guys can see all the work that he does. And he's also got a couple websites, or I guess you can say social media sites where he shares his artwork and stuff like that. He's also an artist, which is really, really cool. Do you see some of his decals that I'm going to show you here in a few minutes? They're outstanding. I can't wait to I get a couple of these bad boys. I just got to figure out what I want, and I'll just let him know, and he'll create it, and I'll pay for it, and we are on the bike.
That would look really good on my spider.
No, Father's Day thing. It's a Father's Day thing.
No, my spider. No.
All right, so here are our friends. As you guys can see, we got Riding Fish, Dean, Speed. We got Pikes Peak, Legends Never Dies tour, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. Are you going to be on that one, Jason?
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not. You're probably too busy. You're probably right. Gator Mike, BC Customs, Ride Culture, CC Marty, which is a good friend of ours, and YouTube channel. Check them out. Indian IMRGs across the United States and the world now. Brave Wolf Customs right there, our friend. And TNA Customs. Let me slow down a little bit. Davis Audio. And we got BFP Garage. No Love. That's Cody's company. I do have finally got a EOR for him, so I'll be sharing that here shortly. Lawless Garage, Finesse the Challenger, which is on YouTube. Our Indian Adventures, which is on YouTube. And Moto Primo is the Indian dealership up in Lakeville.
You're going to have to make these icons a little smaller, or you're going to have to put this on 2 pages here soon.
I got to get the comments up. Actually, the comments are not even showing, so I got to get them up. Anyway, so introduce yourself there, Jason. What's going on?
So I'm Jason from Brave Wolf, and happy to be here. Glad to see so many of my friends in the chat. I can see them on my screen. I know y'all can't yet, but
yeah, I'm getting them in there right now. I don't know why. Sometimes it shows up and sometimes it just disappears. But Bob Cole's in the house. Riding Fish is in the house. Will's Divided's in the house. Let's see who else we got here. Mike is in the house.
Mike.
I don't know. I don't see him yet.
Yeah, he's on the other one.
Oh, he's on the other one. Okay, cool. You. I got you. Sparky is he's got a YouTube channel too. Check him out. But we got a bunch of people on here, which is really cool. Thank you. Now, here's your job, folks. We got 32 people watching. Start putting the likes button or start clicking it. Just one time. Don't do it too many times. Just do it one time. Anyway, I do have the comments up now, so let's go ahead and see if they're working. There they are. Cool. So there we go.
There's my mic.
Yeah, he's on here, man.
Everybody knows Mike. Everybody.
Daytona Beach Chapter 1949 IMRG said, "Can't wait. Jason is great" on Facebook.
Yeah.
On Facebook. I don't know if you can see that one or not.
Yes,
that's my people over there.
That's your peeps.
All right, so let me move one more screen and we're good to go, and then we'll start sharing some pictures here. All right, so let's talk about Brave Wolf and how it got started. Where did it come from, man?
So it started back in 2017. I know I got started on it earlier than that when I was creating some art for my first Indian motorcycle. I used to have a Scout, and at the time, of course, I couldn't afford a custom paint job. So I thought, well, what if there's a way for me to get my art on my bike in an affordable way? And I knew what that would look like and what it would take. And it took almost a year of ordering proofs from, I forget how many different manufacturers, until my current one came through. They delivered excellent product, which wasn't a product at the time. It was for my bike. But I shared it on social media, and everybody said, well, not everybody, that's an exaggeration, but a lot of people said, hey, how can I get that too? I'd like that on my bike. And just led to creating a few more designs and doing it on the side while I worked full time, until it picked up enough. It turned into a business.
Yeah, do you see this bike right here, folks? I mean, now this is your personal bike, right?
That's actually my current bike, but that's what it used to look like before
so changed.
Yeah, I got ready to do another custom project, and I just used the same bike. But this was the Lilith Challenger iteration, and there's a kind of a Diablo theme with, like a succubus devil chick on the tank and some zombies on the saddlebags. But if you have the bug to create and you want to make custom bikes, but you're not big enough to just buy as many as you want, you just, I don't know, you just pull a Bob Ross and paint over your canvas and start a new one.
So these are decals, right?
Yes, they're decals, which can be gloss or matte, and those are obviously gloss. You have to be really close to see that they're not paint.
Yeah. So when you apply these, do you clear coat over the top of them? Do you seal them? I mean, how do you get them? That looks like paint.
Yeah.
You can clear coat over them. Totally not necessary, and probably 99% of people don't. But sometimes I do get asked. People say, "Hey, can you clear over these? Because my bike's getting custom painted right now." Yes, you can, but they're also they're thicker than what most people think of as vinyl. Yes, I see the question on the screen there.
So I'm all choked up on that one.
It's
right
okay.
Up there in the top right corner of my website, there's a little hamburger menu, and if you click on that, you can see it says other motorcycle brands about halfway down the list.
There you go.
That's funny.
That's a good place to put that brand is in the other.
You better be careful there. We got friends here.
I know.
Yeah, but they look awesome, man. And I do have a bunch of pictures, but you can, you just click on these and you guys can look at them also while we're live. Just go to the website, listen to us. And man, I'm telling you, look at these things. And if you see them on the motorcycle, you can't even tell that it looks like it's paint. I mean, where's the lines at, man? There's no lines. It's perfect, man. It's beautiful stuff. I mean, you do such a great job. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I had a guy recently, he had his bike was getting painted black, new, excuse me, and he, I don't know, I got a raspy there.
You need something to drink? Go ahead, get something to drink.
I don't talk a lot during the day, so.
Well, this show does this to people. We scare people. Just kidding. No, I'm kidding. You're fine. It's all good.
You're fine, buddy.
Let me hit the back button here so we can look at another one. But man, these are, like I said, these are freaking beautiful. So you had a guy that you that had a black paint one?
Yeah, so he had his bike painted fresh, new, black, and he put my decal on it. And when they were painting, they kind of like ghosted in the black all the way around the edge so that it blended and it had soft edges. And then they used like 12 coats of clear on top of it. It looked amazing. So
oh my gosh,
that's like next level.
Yeah, wow. I'm telling you. So when I went to Folds of Honor event down in at the Barrett Jackson auction, there was 2 bikes there that had both of your gas tank decals on there. And I'm telling you, I could not tell that they were decals. I mean, one was a Ride Culture's bike, Mike, and then the other one was from Folds of Honor. And telling you, man, his is it was freaking awesome. I mean, it had the compass, the Viking compass on it and stuff like that. It was a beautiful, beautiful decal. And I was like, this is no way this is a decal. They're that darn good. I'm telling you, folks. Check out his website. If you really want something to look different on your motorcycle, this is the guy to get right here. His decals are freaking awesome.
I see a couple of questions I want to answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wheels Divided asked, what's the secret? Special decal, special ink, or process? And it's not a secret as in like what it is, but I'm not going to tell anybody who my manufacturer is. But it's a printed vinyl with a 12 mil laminate on top, either gloss or a textured matte surface. So my matte decals won't be exactly like your paint, but they have a sort of a fine sandpaper type finish on it that makes them matte. And it's those laminate layers that are part of the manufacturing process is on top of the printed decal, which makes them weatherproof. And when you have them in your hands, they're not going to be all flimsy and easy to crinkle and get air bubbles like most people's experience with vinyl. That's how it is. It's a pain in the butt to get it straight, not have bubbles. Well, these will be, you can almost make thunder sounds with them. They're thick, you know.
So can somebody bring a bike to you and say, hey, I've got this idea. You can do a custom design, and can you install the decals and do all that work for them?
So I don't have a shop location. So someone would literally have to drive up in my driveway, which I don't have a problem with. I've done it at several different places where I've lived since we move a lot. But essentially, if you see me at Daytona Bike Week, which I don't get to go this year, but you see me anywhere and I have decals, I'll happily install them for you. And if you need custom done, and it's any of these Indian models that I'm familiar with, or a standard size fuel tank, I can work with you. Now, if you want me to paint something completely original and you don't have an image for me, you need me to do something, it's going to have to be something that I'm interested in, because that's where, you know, inspiration for painting. If it's not fun, I'll probably pass on it, but we can do custom for you.
Awesome. That's freaking awesome. So Will divided, I think he said something else too. He said, Jason, I have a 25-101 Scout and love the paint scheme. What can I do to my ride with your product without changing the original paint scheme?
You can use my engine accents. Those are great. So if you look at the Indian Scout 2025 Plus the engine accent kits, you can add a touch of color. And I do have a red that matches the 101.
Ooh,
Very cool.
yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome right there. I'm learning how
That's
to use
really
this
the only option that you can pick from my site right now without changing your paint scheme, because any of my decals would just, I mean, it would cover up the OEM headdress logo.
Yeah, look at that one right there. There's one that's kind of a flat black. As you can see, it's kind of matches but I tell you what, you can't tell. You literally can't tell. It looks like paint. I mean, that's how good these things are.
This was a customer that pulled up in my driveway, and I installed those for him.
Wow.
Wow, that's freaking awesome. That's beautiful.
I might be taking a weekend trip here soon.
Yeah. So if you're seeing, I did fix the. Here's some accents right here. Well, yeah, look at that, and then look at that right there. Beautiful. And that just goes right over the paint job right there, and looks clear coated. I mean, you can't tell. That's a beautiful picture right there. I mean, you do some outstanding freaking work, man. I'm just gonna tell you right now. And the process that you create these things is there's nobody that even touches you. I'm telling you right now. But
hey, go back a screen. Go back a screen.
Which one?
I know back one. It had that Indian headdress on the side cover on the
Scout
left side of on the Power Plus.
He's talking about that picture that you drug up on the screen that had the.
Okay, let me.
It was the Pursuit.
Pursuit.
Yeah, it was on the side of a Pursuit, man. That was cool.
The red one. This one right
here.
No,
blue and silver and black. It had the skull, dream catcher.
Okay, let me get that one. Here's this one right here, and I'll get rid of that one. Awesome. Or I think this is the one. I think it was picture number 2. Let's see. It's taking a while to get it load because these things are high definition. There we go. All right.
That's it right there. Holy smokes. So can I order that insert for that cover?
Yes, and I have maybe about 30 different options for those.
Holy smokes, man. I can see one of those on my bike soon.
Yeah, he loves dressing up his bike like that. Let me see if are they under the Scouts, or actually they'll be underneath the Challengers, right? So
you'll find them under Challengers or the Power Plus Chieftain and Roadmaster, since they all have that.
Gotcha.
And it'll be the V cover is what they're called.
Yeah, there's the American flag right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like on the. Look at that right there. Beautiful.
I bet a lot of the military folks would like that flag cover, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do some military support. I was in the Army myself, so I do a military discount. Anybody who is a veteran or active duty and wants to take advantage of that, shoot me a message, social media, email, whatever, and I'll hook you up. And I have branch specific options available for like the little V covers you're just looking at. And you were in the Army, you can get an Army one. So
very cool, very cool.
So Dakota, Oklahoma fan said, can they be easily removed?
Yes. Well, yes and no. By easy, I mean, if you want to take them off, you can do it easily, but they're not going to come off unless you want them to. Mm-hmm. So essentially what you do to remove, like say a tank decal, is you would just pick at an edge until you get it peeled up enough that you can pinch it. And then you just slowly and deliberately pull it off, take your time. The adhesive's really strong. And then once you have it off, spray goo gone, wipe off the leftover residue. You're done, ready to go.
So if your guys are on the short version or the vertical YouTube, which a lot of people watch it on vertical because they're watching it on their phones, you can't really see these pictures because I can't do two at a time. But I'll see what I can, sliding them over after we're done talking to them on the one screen and getting over to the other side. That way you guys can actually see them. So I do apologize for that. One of the problems is on the phone side is your chat is right there where we have some real estate, and I can't put stuff there because it just makes the chat look really weird. So I'll try my best, and we'll see how it works out. All right. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure people were asking, they can't see them because they're on the wrong. If you want to look at it on the other screen, just go to our channel at Throttle Iron on YouTube. There'll be two videos that are live. Just click on the one that doesn't have the phone icon at the very end of the title. All right.
So all of this started out when your first bike, you had a Scout, right? Do you still have that bike?
I do not have that bike. At the time, my wife didn't ride her own motorcycle, so she would ride with me. And when I got the Scout, it was sort of a 2-up downgrade from the bike I had before, and she didn't like riding with me anymore. It's not fun being a passenger on a Scout. So we traded that in and got it was a 2016 Roadmaster Classic, willow green with the leather tassels. Everybody called it my old man bike.
Yeah, beautiful bike, man. I love those.
But, it had the heated seats and the heated grips, and she was comfortable back there.
Yeah.
Just playing around on road trips. And that might have been the last time she enjoyed riding with me.
Oh, yeah.
One day, I took that to a dealership. I think I was going to get a new rectifier, or I don't remember. It was something that I needed to get at the dealership, and I left with the Challenger.
It's funny how that happens. Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
So
all the time.
Yeah.
I know we were talking today because we were making a. I'm sending to somebody a link this for the other video, but I know we were talking about today. And now, if anybody's from Indian listening, we got a question for you. Okay, can we find out if you guys have got rid of the restrictions in dealerships that you can't have Native American stuff in an Indian dealership? So that's one of the reasons. He's got a lot of Indian dealerships that would love to carry his stuff, but they're saying there's some kind of clause in there, right?
Yeah, it's part of their dealership handbook. They're just they're not allowed to display Native American imagery other than what comes from corporate, which would be their official logo. And I understand the reason why that is there, but if there's ever any changes to any sort of any tasteful representation that's allowed, then definitely I would definitely bring my products to the dealerships that wanted to add that to their lineup.
Yeah, because I mean, you could have some of your best sellers in the dealerships, and I think people would just go crazy over it, man.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, especially if the dealership starts putting them on their own bikes, So
Dakota, Dakota, Oklahoma fan asking about the care that the decals require. So you don't have to do anything to them. You can just wash your bike soap and water like you normally would. But yes, you can wax over them, and you can use other types of shining products. The only thing you wouldn't want to subject them to would be like prolonged adhesive remover stuff. Like you wouldn't want Goo Gone to set on it. Maybe if you're using a strong bug remover, which you probably don't leave sitting on your bike anyway, you wouldn't leave that sitting on the decals. Personally, I use F11 top coat to shine my bikes, and I just do that over my decals too.
Nice. So I'm going to try to bring another one of these in here. So here's one right here. I think I did this with your thumbnail. This is a beautiful one. I'm going to try to duplicate it and put it on the other channel too at the same time. So I'm going to be doing a lot of work tonight. All right, here we go. And then this is the one over here so you guys can see it. So tell us a little bit about this one.
This was one of my Meso Chiefs, and it's called Meso because it's Mesoamerican inspired, like South American. And it's it sort of blends Aztec themes and Mayan maybe. And I think I did 3 different ones, all in that same vein, and also did a skull version. But this is it's a universal decal. That one can go on any kind of bike, but obviously most people find it fits best on an Indian since it's, the theme.
Yeah.
And that's a gloss one.
Yeah, awesome. So let's go to the next one here, and let's go with, let's see here. I'm trying to pick, I like this one. I'm going to bring this one in because I like this one. This is freaking awesome. I mean, it's a little bit different because it's a flat paint, and I know I had a bike that was had flat paint. I love that flat paint that Indian does. But let me duplicate this and put it over on the other screen here real quick so people can see it. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful decal right there. I mean, whose bike? I mean, that a customer's bike. I mean, I can see the orange accents on the engine. I mean, it just completes the bike, right? So
yeah, and that's one of my top selling designs. Like, okay, I'll tell you the truth. So I don't have anything against it, but I'm not like a particularly strong skull person, right? So if it wasn't a high demand for it, I probably wouldn't make skull themed artwork, but people really want it. And there's a lot of it in my options because those are my top sellers. And this is one of the top selling designs that I ever made. And probably for the last year and a half, those engine accents are the top selling product that I have.
It looks like
now, how hard, like those engine accents, how hard are those to put on? I mean, that's just a little thin decal, right? I mean, it's.
Yeah. So that's Riot Orange. Wheels Divided asked what Indian color that is. And those accents are, I have a how-to video that will show you how to install them. So it's not that hard. It's just a little bit time consuming because you need to, hold them precisely and make sure you're lining them up when you put them on. But they're pretty forgiving. Like if you don't get it lined up right, you can just take them off and do it again because they don't really set in and stick really strongly until they've kind of baked in. Part of the process of installing them is like, run your bike, let the engine heat up some, and that'll make the adhesion work better. But once you put them on and they're baked in, you can take them off. It's just going to take you some time because they'll chip off in pieces. So part of that durability, it means they're hard, but it means they're brittle.
Mike made a comment here from, said I hear Lakeville dealership will be putting on some Bravo Customs. So looks like they're going to be putting them in his dealership up there.
So officially, they can't have, nobody can really have my products in stock in a dealership. But if a dealership wants to install them for a customer who wants them, by all means, I can send it there and they can put it on for them on their way out. And
oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
I gotta say, my wife designed that tank decal.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh.
Yep. I can't take credit for that one. She did that.
That is beautiful.
Yes, soap and water for install makes it easy. You'll see that too if you were on the menu on my website. If you go to facts, there's how to, and it shows videos for the different kinds of products that I have. And it's just the wet method, using soap and water to put it on. And it sounds difficult to anyone who hasn't heard of it or seen a video, but if you watch the video, you're like, oh, okay, that's easy. All I gotta do is put a little bit of dish soap and some water in the bottle, spray it on there, get it all wet, and then I can slide it where I want it. That'll keep it from like sticking somewhere where you don't want it.
So AZ Pilot says, he's got lettering on his. What's the easiest way to get that off without damaging anything?
Couple of ways to do this. Some people like to heat it up. First, let me start by saying they're stuck on with a 3M emblem adhesive. So it's kind of smushy and stuff, but it's not like it's super glued. So some people like to heat it up with a heat gun or hair dryer, and they say that it gets weak and you can just pull them off. But I don't like using direct heat on my fuel tank unless I have to for some reason. Yeah. So my favorite method is to use either dental floss or fishing line, and you just saw it behind the letters, and it goes right through that emblem tape. And it's also a material that won't scratch your tank. What you're left with is just, some adhesive residue that you can wipe off with Goo Gone.
Awesome. Now, you probably want to wipe it off the Goo Gone with alcohol, right? So that way before you put the decal on? Or
soap and water's fine.
Soap and water? Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know that Goo Gone, if you leave it on there for a while, the adhesive starts eating on the other thing or whatever you put on there. Because we use that at work all the time. It's crazy how much that stuff works, how good that stuff works. It works good, and it's a great tool. But if you use it on your bike, make sure you never spray it on a plastic piece, because if you spray it on a plastic piece and then you go to wipe it off, it will literally smudge that plastic. So, all the plastic pieces on our bike kind of have a matte texture. And if you were to wipe that on plastic, it'll smooth it. I guess that's the way to get it gloss if you want it. Yeah, that's one way to do it. That's
wow.
Let's see who is. All right. I'll get with you on that in a few minutes. Let's see here.
Zach Ride said the bomber with teeth decal is his favorite.
Yes, that one's, like you said, this is one of his most popular ones, right?
The teeth.
It is one of the most popular Scout decals. So everybody who wants to do that whole bomber thing looks really good on the Scout. I don't know if my wife is watching or not, but I'll make sure I tell her that you guys like it, so she can get the credit for that.
Awesome. Here's a new one.
While you guys are looking at that one, Wheels Divided asked if I'm offering any special discounts, which shame on me, I didn't think of, but I will prep one and I will text it over to Chris so he can put it up for y'all.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's nice.
Awesome. So yeah,
so I'm still participating and listening. I just have my site open over here so I can set this up.
It's all good. So you look at this one. This is a beautiful one in here too. I mean, it just makes your bike look different. It really does. I mean, I know people. The exhaust makes it really look different. But you got the decal on the gas tank. It just makes it special. And literally, I mean, if you look at, if I can make this bigger, let me see what I can do here. But you can't see anything it looks like it's paint. I mean, that's how it is in real life too. But you have to really look close when you get up to it to see the difference. As some of you guys are new here, and because some of you just dropped in watching the YouTube, this is his first project of the bike. It has changed now, but as you guys can see, and I'm gonna duplicate this one over to the other screen here too. But man, look at this bike. I mean, I know the lighting and everything is freaking perfect on this bad boy, but wow, look at that.
I want to do a shout out too while that's up there. If you see that amazing exotic black horn alligator and full quill ostrich custom seat on there, that was Alligator Bob Martin made that for me.
Wow.
It was
Nice.
definitely my favorite part of that build, and it went to a good home. One of my friends who saw it when I first had it made, he said one day he wants to have himself a seat like that. And whenever I got ready to do my next build, this ended up going to Barry Campbell. So it's on his bike that's Diablo themed.
That
So
is one beautiful
perfect.
bike.
Yeah, it's freaking beautiful. So I just wanted to make sure because that thing is unbelievably. I'm telling you, that's freaking badass.
You see the that fender on that, right? That was a Clockworks slicer tire hugger.
Nice.
All right, let's see. Finish this discount real
Very
quick.
good. Yep. Here's another one. While we're just doing that, I'll just we'll just show people some of these. So this is a black and white kind of decal. I mean, as you can see, this is a very close-up picture. It just looks like it's paint. See? It looks like it's paint. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Got ghosting effects in it. Shadow effects. I mean, it's beautiful. Go ahead, Les.
Yeah. Ginger Perrick is asking, so can you do any color? She just joined the podcast here. She's asking, can you do any color like in turquoise?
I have made some turquoise by special request that are available. I think maybe like for the new Scout models, I have turquoise as a engine accent option. And I believe there's a female war bonnet tank decal that has a turquoise headdress. And I know I have some feather, some accents, just like Indian ornament kind of feathers you can put on your bike. I have some of those in turquoise. Of course, I call it sky stone because that's what they called it.
Sure.
He said, show me, let me see if I can show you a glossy, he said a glossy headdress.
Oh, it would be in the universal tank decals.
All right, let me go here. Universal.
William Blaze is also asking, can you do an American flag radiator guard?
So this is a little sad, right? We're selling out of the radiator covers that we have, and that'll be it. And that's because this was a collaboration between me and Rick at TLC Thunder and Lightning. He makes highway bars, and the radiator covers was something we did together. So I designed the art, but we had a lot of R&D tied up into it. So it wasn't just like, I want to have this picture on my radiator cover. Bam, do it. No, it's like you need to measure the airflow. You got to make sure that it's at least equivalent to stock or better. And then we tested and make sure that bikes didn't run hot. Everything was fine. So we had a certain amount of cost tied up in it. And then, buying the material at bulk and him having it, plasma cut and then deburring everything and paint. It was a lot of work for him. And he's at the point now where he's semi-retiring. And since there's someone else in the community putting whatever people want on radiator covers, he said he doesn't want to invest that money in it and have them sit there and not sell as fast as they were.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Gotcha. Makes sense.
All right, let's go do some of these chats here. What do you got, Connie?
Well, Jeff Maxwell wants to know, what do you like for Ruby Pearl White Icon, Jason?
What would look good on it, or?
Yeah, I believe so. Help
Look
me out here,
right there.
Jeffrey Maxwell.
Look right there, what you got on the screen, Chris. That second one, that Dream Catcher. Now I have that available as a skull or with an actual Native American chief's face or with a female's face. And that color would match really good with that Ruby Pearl.
That looked really good. Exactly.
I mean, that's not the only option, but that is one of the, if you scroll, you probably see the, my favorite one of that one is the female one. There's the black and white version, but a little bit further down, you'll see the color.
Okay.
Let's see the chief there.
Is this one right here or?
Not yet.
Okay, got you. You got a lot here. All right, here we go. We got page 2. Maybe it's on the first page or page 2.
It might be on page 2. because it auto sorts in. I think it auto sorts in best selling or something, the most sold.
Okay,
Or we
gotcha.
might have overlooked it. I don't know.
Gotcha. So it's all good. So let's check this one out here. So this is pretty cool looking.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's just amazing stuff, man. It really is. All right, let's see what else we got here. I could look at that Challenger all day. You're exactly right. That's a beautiful bike. Can you show some examples of the headdress on a glossy back, black paint? I think I was trying to. I have a Super Chief. All right, so
Jeff said he loved it. Whatever you had up on the screen.
oh, sweet. So this is a glossy. Looks like right here. Let me, that's a flat right there. Let's see if I can find. I thought the picture showed me right there's a glossy one. A little bit different. It's a headdress is looking at you. That's pretty cool looking.
It is.
Yeah, to tell you, man, it's just amazing. If you want to, once again, I'll put his website on there on the chat real quick. But if you go to, bravewolf.us, you can actually see everything he has right there. I mean, it's unbelievable. There's no way we're going to be able to go through all of it tonight. I mean, this is some freaking awesome stuff. Now, do you have or was that a special one, with the compass, the Viking compass, and
it's armor? Am I still with you guys? Because it shows froze on my side. I don't know.
Yeah, it does show that you are froze.
Yeah.
But
you're froze, but I can hear you.
Yeah. You can just did you want to just log back in? Sometimes cameras get hot, and next thing you know, you're froze. But yeah, some beautiful stuff here. So if you guys got some questions, go ahead and start asking while he's coming back in. Maybe his camera got a little overheated, but we'll see what happens. Actually, Les, I think I've been doing this all this time with not having you on the source at all. Les, I apologize. I wasn't really going to use this screen tonight, but I just started using it, and I was like, okay, this is going good. So it's only on the short version. Here he comes right now. Let's see what happens. There we go. Back.
There we go.
He's
He's moving again.
All right, cool.
I got that discount code set up for y'all. It's pretty easy.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't know how long I'm going to run this, but if you want to save 15% off my decals, I have a discount code set up that's all caps Throttle.
There we go, folks.
Nice.
Sweet. So there is a question out there in the comments that said, where did the name Brave Wolf come from?
My imagination. I thought about it for a long time. So I was just, it's not a family name. I'm not Native American. So I can't really claim any of that, but I was a soldier and I was deployed. And so I was trying to think of something, Braves. And I don't know. I really like wolves. And when I said it together in my head, it sounded great. So I didn't realize it was going to be that hard to say in an interview, like Brave Wolf. You have to consciously separate them.
That's crazy. That's a good story, though. All right, so folks, if you're new here, please like and subscribe. There's like 50 people almost here. That's awesome. We got 22 likes and we got 1 love. That's on Facebook. Awesome stuff. As you guys know, we do have some podcasts coming up. We'll talk about them later tonight. If you're wondering about the 1,000 subscribers, because we have 1,000 subscribers now, which we broke that I think a week ago, which is awesome, and we're moving up pretty fast, which is pretty cool. We will have that giveaway on the 24th of February on the Mike Kennedy show that we're gonna have.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a big deal. It's going to have the most people probably watching. It's going to also have the most people have the chance. It's going to do. If you was here on our last giveaway, we did it in the chat, and we're going to have a secret word that you guys will be able to put in, and it'll calculate everybody, and it picks a winner. Picks a winner for everybody. So make sure you're on the YouTube version of the chat, because that's what Nightbolt works on, is YouTube. So if you're watching it on a different like Facebook and stuff like that, make sure you're I mean, we'll explain that to everybody that night, but make sure you're watching on YouTube that night. So
So
yeah, go ahead.
so do I get to make up the special word, the secret word?
No. No.
I was gonna say like Farber carbon or something like that.
You're crazy.
Come on.
You need help.
Chris Marty's on here.
Oh, Chris Marty's on here. Welcome.
He said he gets a lot of compliments on my Brave Wolf decal with my Navy Chief anchor on it. They are quality stuff.
Oh yeah, he did awesome. He had the he put the flag decal on the V cover on the side, like you were showing earlier.
Mhm.
What most people call a horn cover. It's a V cover, and he put his Navy insignia on top of my decal, so it looks
Oh,
really
nice.
cool.
And Amanda was on here too. She said we love Brave Wolf. They look great on the bikes.
Yeah, you got a bunch of different styles and different decals that you could put on your bike. I mean, you got tons of stuff. If you want to get a hold of him and you want to contact him, make sure you hit his website up, hit his contact form there. I'm sure he'll answer promptly time. I'm sure he's busy also, but yeah. But what about where is all the? Do you have any what do you call it, saddlebag decals and stuff like that? Where's that on your website?
Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody
so
else is asking about that too.
if
Mike.
you look at the menu, I have it split up by bike model. So if you think about which bikes have saddlebags and you hit their drop down, you'll see
There we go.
they're listed there.
Awesome. There we go.
I also see saddlebag lights. That might be ride culture.
Your camera locked up again, but it's in a good position. Just stay right where you're at. So
Got my
we can
funny
still hear
face.
you. Yeah. So let's go here in saddlebags.
Yeah, because one of them had rounded hard bags. Is
Round-
that the saddlebags then? Or is that something called different?
That's a good question. I don't know.
So the earlier style, or until recently, India came out with kind of the flat top saddlebags. They were rounded, and I used to have a different selection of decals that were made specifically to fit either or. And what I did was adjusted my designs so that the ones that are here work for both kinds. So if you have Indian saddlebags, then those will fit.
Gotcha.
Cool. So we got a new person on here, Casey Joe R. He said, these are truly beautiful. We'll go online to see examples, but looks like you had some very fairing decals as well. Do you have any
So-
fairing decals?
I have just the it's a Brave Wolf Customs Racing, I guess, BWC Racing, and it was a stylish set that has a tank decal, a saddlebag accent, and fairing decals all together. There it is, right there. You can see the gold carbon podium finish on the right bottom
here.
corner.
Gotcha.
That's really the only thing I have made for the fairing. But some people like to go with my accent decals and just, pick up a few sets of the feathers and put feathers on their fairings or something. But I don't have anything specifically designed for the fairings.
That might be something that you can expand in the future. I mean, if people want it, I mean, that's
It's mostly because of the diversity in the fairings and weighing that against the demand for them. You have to kind of balance inventory space, the cost to make it. If I buy something that somebody only orders once or twice a year and I sit on that inventory, it's not very practical.
Yep.
So,
Kevin Miller says, I'm assuming due to copyright, you cannot do the actual collared headdress, but if you could do that, would be awesome. Thank you for your service.
thanks for the support, and you are correct. Trademark copyright prevents me from. I don't do anything with Indian script or their official logo on it, so everything has to be unique.
AZ Pilot said, order placed.
Appreciate you.
Nice. Very nice.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
you need to change the HTTPS/Brave Wolf. It's supposed to be .us. Can you drop that in there again?
Okay. I'm sorry. I must drop the HTTP.
HTTPS // Brave Wolf. You put an R in there instead.
Oh, it's so small. That's my problem. But yeah, we'll get that here.
Yeah, we'll get it for you guys. Sorry about that.
So yeah, sometimes I let me make sure I get.
He's got fat fingers. Let's just face it.
Oh, be quiet. You guys are funny. .us. I think I got it right this time. Let's see. You guys will let me know if I got it wrong. There you go.
Yeah, Wheels Divided. He helps us out.
Yeah, so we also ordered 100 tonight. Who we got? Somebody's mic is going crazy right now.
Might see if I can connect.
Are you trying to get your camera? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so as you can see, this is the zombie one. It's on the red bike here. Man, this is freaking beautiful here. It's a beautiful bike, and I got it on both screens now, so it's working. Well, I didn't know I could actually do this. I learned something tonight, which is pretty cool.
I love how that fades.
Yep.
You know? Mm-hmm. That is really pretty.
Yep. So, yeah, go ahead, Les. What were you going to say?
No, there's a question. Do we have any pics of the full saddlebag decals installed on new style bags, on like Challenger style bags?
Let me look here. Let me see what I can do here. This guy, Tim, is just sent me a bunch of pictures. He's got a bunch of his stuff on there, it looks like. Let me see if I can find it here. His Roadmaster. You said the new stuff? Let me see here. What we got?
The new style bag. So like the Challenger bag, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think that one I just showed you was on there. Let me go to the Challenger.
That's the full decal.
Yeah. So let me go back to where. Okay, let me make these smaller here. Indian Challenger, and we got.
Tech guy would have found this by now.
Oh, be quiet. Let me. I had to.
Max is not here, so I have to give you a hard time.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so this looks like a new style bag right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I got you. So this is American flag. I'm sure you can get it in color right now. This is just black and white. Let's see what it looks like on that bike right there. As you can see, there it is. I think that looks beautiful. I would love to have that on mine. Really good right there. Let's see what else. But I think these pictures like this they're highlighted so you can see it better. But actually, when you see it on the bike, it is freaking beautiful. Right there is it on the bike. So there's
wow.
Yeah. So there's the new one right there. New saddlebag. Let me see if I can find another one here. This is the old. Well, no, this is a new one here too. As you can see, right there, it's on that motorcycle there, which looks pretty wild and cool. Are you back, Jason?
I'm going to disconnect for a second so I can sign in with my phone.
Okay, gotcha. No problem. Sounds good. This is more of a Roadmaster kind of bag. You can see it there.
There you go.
Yep. So let me see what else we got here. Already posted it. Body Snatcher, Jason Frozen. Yes, yeah, we know he's frozen. He's gonna try to sign into his phone. There he is. I gotta change his cameras to everything here. Jason right there. All right, there he is. And let me change.
There we go.
Here. There.
Now the question is, can y'all hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
Good.
So Wheels Divided had a question. Said, if I were to give you my channel logo, can you do that in a custom?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Actually, that camera's a lot better. We should have started that one. Yeah, these phones are awesome these days. So yeah.
Wheels Divided said he also just ordered a kit for my 101 Scout.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Dang.
Awesome.
I can't wait to see that one, Wheels Divided. You'll have to share.
Bry Guy says amazing. That's awesome. You might know him. I don't know. But yeah, we've had a little bit of technical difficulties tonight, but that's how it is sometimes, folks. So sometimes we have some of the best podcasts when we have technical difficulties. So it's all fun and
I don't
games.
know. I don't know how old that webcam was I was using, but yeah, it got hot.
That camera's really good, actually.
Yeah, he's using his phone, so it's pretty cool. Let's
Nice little
see.
camera.
I like the Odin ones. Yeah. So, do you have any like that, like the Vikings, the Odins, and stuff like that on here, other than, or is that something you're working on?
For so the saddlebag ones, those are new actually. So I'm
Okay.
waiting
Okay.
for more customers to send me pictures. Actually, I think somebody did send me a picture, and I forgot to put it on the website because I have the Odin ones. There's some Vikings. There's Ragnarok. So they've all been bought and put on bikes. And yes, I've seen customer photos. I need to catch up with that then.
Yeah, because I think that's if that's one theme is it's like Indian and Vikings. It's like that's the two biggest themes I see decals on, which I think that would be a big time seller if you get them on there, because that's what I'm interested in. I mean, I like Indian headdresses and stuff like that, but Viking stuff is my cup of tea, man. I'd love that stuff.
Oh gosh, yes. Oh Lord.
It's freaking awesome. So.
They're there. I have saddlebags and tank decals. They're on the website. I just need to update it with the customer photos.
Gotcha. Cool.
Nice.
What you got, Les? You got anything? I'm looking through the comments real quick.
I know. I'm just still mesmerized by all the pictures, man.
Yeah, I haven't even went through all the bike pictures yet. Believe me, there's a lot. He sent me like 25 or something like that.
That royal blue bike caught my eye.
Yeah. If you're new to the live here, this is the one they're talking about here. It's a huge picture, so it takes a few minutes to load. There it is. So yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. And then I'll put it over here so you guys can see it over here on this channel. But yeah, that's a beautiful decal. It's also got the headdress right down there. It's got the decals on the engine. It's freaking awesome. You do heck of work, man. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Oh my God, I just think that's beautiful.
Yes,
that's gorgeous.
I did. Somebody said something about Indian is trying to work with aftermarket.
Yeah, that was Amanda. She said that Amanda from Ride Culture talking about they want to collaborate with the aftermarket community. So hopefully that includes me. You know, kind of
heck yeah,
living on the edge here. But I also noticed I finally figured out how to get the comments up here on my phone, and I see the Good Babies asked, in my opinion, what looks good on the tank of a matte black color, and the true answer is like anything does. So you've got a black tank or a black paint scheme. You can literally choose any color you want to go with your scheme, but that means also the black and white versions look really good on your bike. So anything looks good on that, and it's up to you whether you want a pop of color or you want to keep it black. That's why I have almost everything I offer is also available in black and white.
Wow. Awesome. All right. So anybody else got a question on the chat down there, folks? Let us know. I'm gonna go through some of the stuff that you also wanted to talk about here. Let me pull that back up because I've had so many screens now up because I've got all these pictures. Les, you got them up? Or
well, yeah. So Tim Arnold actually asks us, can you do something for the Roadmaster Classic side covers?
There's not a lot of real estate on them, so it's something that I toyed with. We started talking earlier about the bike I started on, what I went to from Indian. I forgot to get to the point where we actually had a Chieftain here at the house too, and it was my wife's. I got her started riding by using those little coupons that we got, referral coupons from Indian, and I bought the little EFTR, the little electric FTR bike. I used my coupons, about one of those. She rode it all around the neighborhood, and she's like, okay, I'm ready for a motorcycle. So she got a Scout, and then she said, all right, I want a nice cruising ride. So she got a Chieftain. And
Nice.
when she had that bike, I was looking at those side covers as an option. But there's two reasons why I decided not to focus on it, and it's because it's a high traffic area. Your feet and your boots will scuff on it, and the decals are super durable, right? But the way I look at it is everybody out there riding around with my decals, they're a rolling advertisement. And some of us take better care of our bikes than others.
Mm-hmm.
And I just knew that there'd be somebody out there with a raggedy decal on the side because they scuffed it up and
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
take it off. And they're like, oh, yeah, I got these from Brave Wolf.
Oh yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah.
I completely understand that, man.
It's also, just to be preemptive, that's why I don't do tank topper decals, because some people sploosh their gas everywhere, and gas will eat up adhesive.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
100%. So this is a military-owned business. Okay, he was in the military. He's a veteran, so a veteran-owned business, which is pretty cool. So when you're buying something, you're supporting a vet. So that's one cool thing about it. Let's see. You also, we could talk about some of the tie-ins you got here. You're friends with Ride Culture and different kinds of businesses, right?
Yes, so really good friends with Mike and Amanda at Ride Culture, and we've got Angelo at TNA, all the way up there in the cold areas,
Yeah.
and right,
Mhm.
and Bob Cole. You guys talked about a lot of the same people that y'all have as supporters, and you got um, Davison Audio, good people over there in Florida, and make sure I don't miss anybody. Oh yeah, my buddy Rick with TLC Thunder and Lightning Customs makes the most over-engineered, best quality highway bars you can get for your Indian, and that's his website is tlcustoms.us. And that's the highway bars you're going to see on my bikes. You showed my Lilith earlier. Those were the meat hook highway bars, front and rear.
Do you sell them on your website?
And oh, there they are right there too. Yeah, sell them on my site. I forgot about that.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. Also, I mean, everybody knows it's not like I have a bigger reach or anything. Everybody already knows about Clockworks, but great people over there too. So make sure you want to upgrade your windshield or get a cool fender on your bike or some other accessories. Like I have my bike has the cool little honeycomb mesh and stuff, and behind the headlights or the front signals to keep bugs from coming in on you. A lot of cool little accents they have for us.
Yeah, I bet my
Lawless Garage, yeah.
Lawless
Yeah,
Garage, yep.
I bet my wife is watching this and has probably already hidden the checkbook because she knows I'm going to want to order some stuff.
I already text her, man. You're screwed.
Oh, thanks, Connie. Thanks for the support. Oh man.
Will's Divided says, I truly enjoy how Throttle Iron podcast brought this biker community together. Thank you, crew. Hey, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that watches this and keeps sharing and liking our podcast. And that's one of the biggest things that we wanted to do about this podcast is to do what he's saying right here. He's got a lot of friends, Ride Culture. We have the same friends. We brought them into our podcast. We share everything we do with them. And it's freaking awesome, and we're growing, and they are growing also. That's one of the biggest things that we want to do. It's they're the building blocks of our podcast. Truly, Riding Fish, Mike, Bob, you name it, Brandon from Davison Audio, TNA now, good friends, everybody. BFP Garage. I went out there and spent a lot of time with them out there in Arizona. Dean Speed, another great guy. I got a video coming out where I toured his whole freaking business, which was pretty cool. Finesse the Challengers in here too.
Yeah,
one of our
Finesse is
friends.
here.
Hey, Finesse.
Yeah. But I mean, the Indian community, the only thing that we need to do is get bigger and more younger riders in there. And that's one of the things that we're focused on this year. And what they're going to be looking at is decals that you have, Jason. They want their bikes to look different. And everybody wants they want to, I guess they can say their bike like you do a painting, right? You're an artist. We can talk about your artist here a second. But you wanted to paint a picture that's different than everybody else's. It's the same thing with your bike. If you bring it to a bike night, you don't want it to be the same bike everybody else has. You want to have something different. And then somebody walks up there and say, "Man, where'd you get that decal at?" And then we're going to say, "Brave Wolf Customs, man. Go check them out."
Well, speaking of that, you've got a new person who just joined 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
At Fairweather Rider
Okay.
_CENLA. And he wants to know, what color tank decal do you recommend for the Striker Red and Black Metallic Pursuit?
Okay, so you've got a lot of options for that. Your absolute best matching is going to be any of them that are heavily themed with, say, red. I'm going to say red and white, but when I say white, I mean anything from white to gray to cream, anything in that area. Like the color versions of my Dreamcatcher war bonnets, those would all match really well. And let's see. I also have a computer. I can just pull up my website.
Yeah, I mean, you just tell me what page you need me to go, or send me the link in the chat. I can get my I get text on my computer too, so just copy and paste it, and bam, we're good to go. But yeah, if you go to a website, and another thing you probably can do, you have a contact form at the bottom, right?
Yes, absolutely. So if you guys ask a question that we don't get to, or we miss it there, or you want to follow up in more detail, happy to discuss it at length. But my website has a contact on it.
Yeah, go to his website. I don't know if it actually allows you to do pictures, but listen, just text to him and say, "Listen, I got a bike here. I'd like to send you some pictures of what it looks like. What do you recommend?" I'm sure he will help you out, man, and give you the right stuff. And next thing you know, your bike looks special.
Yep. You can ask me as many questions as you want to. Once you use the contact form on, like if you use the menu on my site, you choose contact us, that sends an email, so I can just email you back.
Yep.
And yeah, we can talk about this.
Yeah, so here's we'll go to the contact form. So here you go. He's also available on Facebook, so you can click on that. So let's go to Facebook. Well, actually, I always have to log into these things, but it's Brave Wolf Customs right there on his Facebook. Check it out. It's got 7,800 followers. Wow, that's pretty impressive. One of these days we'll be like that. But anyway, let me go back. And then here's his Instagram. If you guys want to check out I might have to log into this too, but let me see if I can exit out of it. But right there it is. So it's Brave Wolf Customs. Just search for that. And if you see that logo right there, that's him. And there's a bunch of pictures of bikes there, actually, if you want to look at that. Let's go.
Yeah, that'd probably be one of your best places to see customer photos, is just scrolling on Instagram.
Yeah, I might not be able to click on these because it probably asked me to log in, but yep, it's going to ask me to log in. And I'm not going to give you guys my password. Sorry. But there's tons. Yeah, go ahead.
Wheels Divided mentioned being in South Florida, so reminded me that I definitely wanted to give a shout out to the IMRGs over in Florida. They all feel like family to me. I never had a super active IMRG here in my area. I'm in Mississippi, and we have a couple of dealerships I've never been close to, but the guys in Florida have always treated me like family, and they're all really good people and friends. And if you go to Daytona Bike Week, you need to go by the dealership and go on daily rides with their IMRG. So that's huge. Like, sometimes you go to events and you'll have like a calendar where you say, "Oh, well, I gotta move everything around to make sure I make the group ride on this day." Well, at Daytona, there will be plenty for you to go on. So go support those guys. Have a good time.
Yep, I'm going to put his email here, folks. That is his email right there. So check it out. If you want to ask him some questions and about your bike and what would be the best one, I'm sure he'll give you some options and you can decide. And I'm sure if you say you watched on our podcast, he might give you that 15% if it's expired. So there you go. I'm putting you on the spot. Sorry.
Hey, that works.
Chris just impacted your P&L.
Yep.
Call it a referral.
Yeah, Bob does the same thing, and I haven't done it yet, but he gave me permission that we can do. If people are interested, go to the website and you can check out Bob's Bob Customs. You go to throttleiron.com. You'll see a link there in our shop, and you can go to Bob Customs, and it'll take you to a form, and you can fill out, what kind of bike you have. You can upload the pictures of it. Tell them did you want shorties? Did you want the fingers? That kind of stuff. And if you put in the comments and say, I found this out using, on the podcast, Bob might give you a discount. He said I could do it, so I did it. Bob, if you're watching, but he's busy, so you guys better put that in there now if you want some custom leathers, because he is busy and he's getting ready to get even busier because I know what he's working on. So, all right.
Now he's not going to You're not going to Daytona, you said, right? Somebody asked again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
Okay, Finesse asked if you were going to the Daytona.
Sorry, bro. Can't make it this time.
All right. So anyway, great freaking stuff, man. Appreciate you being on here on the podcast tonight. What else do you want to talk about? We got a little bit of time.
Well, obviously this is a motorcycle podcast, but like you said earlier, first and foremost, I'm an artist, and this just all kind of took off because I made art on my motorcycle. Mm-hmm. But if you like my art and you want to see the stuff that I do for fun, you can just look up artist Jason Dement. You'll see my fantasy paintings. For the other nerds out there, you like stuff like dragons or fantasy soldiers and stuff. Mm-hmm. That's the other thing I do.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but somebody saw your Star Wars thing somewhere in the background. Wanted to know if you were going to do anything with that.
It's copyright, so probably not.
Somebody saw my Millennium Falcon up there.
Yeah. Jason.
Dude, I'm a nerd, dude.
He wanted to know were you going to do some Star Wars themes.
So you haven't showed it yet, but my motorcycle is Star Wars themed now. It's the Mando bagger.
Yep. So there'll be I'm not going to be able to show his website, but I'll put it in a link. You got some fantasy art there, man. Some good stuff. That's all I can say. But anyway, I think is that your site right there?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, cool. I'll put it in the chat too, so you guys can check it out.
Yeah, because I'd like to see it myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's some freaking awesome stuff. But yeah, I mean, you can shop there. He sells art, and I can tell you right now, which I can go through a couple of these things, but I can't go to a couple of them.
Oh wow!
Yeah, some beautiful stuff. All right, so let's check this one out here. Man, look at that! I'm getting good at this website stuff. Is that a picture of you back in the day, man? It looks like you.
Hey, see, yes, that is a self-portrait, actually. So
it does look like you. So yeah, check out his. I mean, some great freaking art here, folks. I mean, you got this one right here. I mean, look at that one, freaking beautiful. Let me go back to the next page. So yeah, we always talk. I mean, we talk about motorcycles, but man, there's so much more about our guests than a lot of people know, and that's what makes them human. So yeah, I'm going to show this stuff. This is freaking awesome stuff. So if you want to check it out, go to his website there, and I got a link in there. Let's see. Can you? Okay. Let's see. I've got to get rid of a couple of these people. Some people just come in here and just put in things in the chat, just make some crazy stuff. But anyway, all right. Let's see. Listen, I am a DM and a motorcycle rider.
That's Dungeon Master for
Dungeon Master. Okay,
oh, cool.
Yeah. So Dungeon Master and a motorcycle rider. You can be both. Awesome. All right. So let's see if we got any more. Did I miss any more questions here?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I kept on because I thought you was watching Jason, so I kept on saying Jason Christensen was you for like 3 different podcasts. So I apologize, Jason. But Jason's a good guy. He watches here all the time. I appreciate you watching. We got some new people here. I'm late, but Jason is an outstanding guy and a great artist. This is from Big right there. I'm put the awesome guy. Yeah, I mean, if you look at his website, you go. Do you have a link on your motorcycle site to your art site? Maybe you should do
No,
that.
but it's pretty easy though. It's
Yeah.
just it's just my name. Like if you Google my name, you're gonna land on it. So
And
Jason
I
Dement.
Daytona Beach, which is a great chapter. They do a lot of stuff on our website, or actually our Facebook and stuff. And they said, "Thanks, Jason. All Florida loves your product." Um, and then Will's Divided. It looks like you got a few sales a day, so awesome. Um, Finesse said, "If you're going to Daytona, he's not going this year. Are you going to any events, any bike rides this year, or bike events?"
I don't have a plan for it just yet. Like the friends in the industry, the people that are closest to me know that my wife and I have moved like 3 times, I guess, in 3 years or something. So
Mm-hmm.
we're just got to take it a little easy on the traveling for a little bit to make it work,
Gotcha.
and then we're gonna get out there and hit it up.
So
I think
have you?
somebody asked me what's.
You're good.
Oh yeah, William. He said, "What's been your favorite bike that you've done?" And sorry, I might be jumping ahead, y'all picking questions, but
No, you're good.
if you're talking about a custom bike that I did, that it's gonna have to be my Mando bagger. Um, do you have that picture I sent, Chris?
Yeah, I should have it. Which one is it? Let me get the folder.
It's the really shiny metal bike.
Oh yes.
It was
You know
right
what?
after my little.
I was saving this for the last, man.
All right. So
Oh wow.
there's very little decals on that. Mostly, you can see on the saddlebag there some of our friends in the aftermarket community who were sponsors on this build, and very little decals. But that's a Mandalorian Star Wars theme, and that paint that I used to paint that is the same exact studio special effects paint that they used to paint his armor in the show on Disney
Oh
Plus.
wow. Hmm.
And that's from Imperial Surface, and he actually sponsored me with the paint because he thought it was an awesome idea to do a bike like this.
Wow, that's beautiful.
But there's some custom modeled parts there on the front of the fender. My fender ornament is just another piece of the Mando's armor, just like my tank emblem there. And then I designed a seat that looks like his ammo bandolier and looks like his flight suit. I designed it, and Alligator Bob Martin made it for me. So yes, he can do anything.
I
My
stumbled I stumbled
Go
across
ahead.
a guy today that actually had this bike in a picture of the Mandalorian, right? Was that you in that costume or was it somebody else?
It's probably where I did photo editing and added the Mando in with my
Okay.
bike.
Okay.
Um, I am building armor. I told you, I'm a nerd. I am building the armor. I just haven't got there yet. I've got a helmet. I've got some gloves and gauntlets, but man, it's a lot of work.
Oh, I bet. Do you do a lot of 3D printing stuff right now or?
Actually, it was yes. That's on hold because it seems like every time you turn around, something's breaking on those things, and you got to replace a part.
So did you check
It
out
can be annoying.
would you check out the Mando bagger? He actually has his own Instagram.
This is the one that Amanda liked.
Yeah.
This is the one she mentioned.
So I put it
earlier.
in the chat for you guys to check out. There is a bunch of pictures of this bike and some high tech, some freaking awesome stuff. You probably were surprised I found that, didn't you?
That is cool.
Yeah, let me see if I can change this website here to go to that. There we go. See if Instagram lets me go in, log in. Not today, but anyway, here you go. There is that bike in 1,000 different images. I mean, beautiful, beautiful bike. Look at that thing. So it's got its own cat. Like a was that the ugly cat? It's got its own Instagram, huh?
Instagram page.
Yeah, it's got some on Instagram.
Oh, I love it.
Wow.
I really like this picture right here.
The first one?
No, the
Uh-huh.
the backup one.
Yeah.
Oh, the first one? Oh, there's a bunch of pictures. If I could get on there right now, I'll show you. There's a ton of pictures on that bike. There's a ton of pictures on this bike. So every picture it's on here, if you see one, there's probably about 4 or 5 pictures that are different angles of whatever you're looking at. So it's beautiful, man. I'm telling you. I love the blue. Is it almost like blue jean? Looks like almost on the back of that bike. So I got a picture of
Those additional colors, those are
Yeah.
also the same exact colors. So to do this, just like the character in the show, I had to do some snooping around in the costume special effects community, and the lead costume designer on the show was literally telling people exactly what they used so that the people who are building the costumes can match it to the screen. So
Nice.
I got those paints to do it with.
Dang. That is cool.
Wow.
That's freaking awesome. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful bike.
Mando loves you guys too at Ride Culture.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. All right, so let's see what time we got here. Almost time, man. We've been here on for an hour and 21 minutes, man. I appreciate you being on here. I think we discussed your product really well. I think you got a couple sales out of it. That's just freaking awesome.
Thanks to you guys who supported me during the show. That's great. Appreciate it.
We'll have you on here again, no doubt. Especially probably next year, right before Christmas. What do you think? Get on here so we can get you some Christmas orders in there.
Yeah,
and,
that'd be nice.
Yeah, put me up there in Black Friday week.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, that might be a little too stressful, but yeah, something that like maybe right at the end of October, and we can talk about, hey, this would be great gift, Christmas gift, a good project if your bike is in the garage in the wintertime to do one of these decals. And you got videos and all kinds of stuff to how to do it. So I mean, you got the total package.
I'm going to leave y'all with the question.
Yeah, go ahead.
It doesn't have to be answered on the air, but if anybody's watching and has something that they really want to see from Brave Wolf, you want to see us add it to the lineup, whether it's a specific theme idea, go ahead and shoot it to me in the comments or use my contact form on the website and let me know. And if it's feasible, I'll try to add that to my offerings.
Oh, cool.
There you go. I'm definitely going to be looking at them. I'm definitely going to be, I got to put my buddies first, and I got to use the fishing string technique first. And then maybe if I have to put some heat on it, but I got to put them bags on, and that's going to be a project here in a couple of weeks. I got to get ready. We got a lot of things we got to do. So it's going to get warmer here pretty soon. We still got almost 1.5 foot of snow out there.
No, I think we just got a foot now.
No, I just got a foot. It's been melting the last couple of days, which is good. Hopefully everybody stays safe in the low-lying areas of the river down here, because I know there's going to be some flooding coming. We haven't had this much snow in a long time. You get any snow down there, Jason?
No, we dodged a bullet because we were in a forecasted path to have 2.5 inches of ice, but we just got some rain and it was cold, and I don't know, skated away free. But people like 20 miles away from us were without power for weeks.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
All right, we're going to go through our members here real quick. Oh, by the way, if you haven't checked out, we do have a shirt, a brand new one just been released today. The Baggers Rule the Track, V-Twin Racing Culture. Anyway, here's our members. Thank you, guys. If you become a member tonight, you'll be listed on this, which is freaking cool. I really appreciate that. I was trying to get to my calendar, but anyway, so what's going to happen on Friday? So Friday, we're going to have Indians First bike motorcycle club, or the club, a group, whatever. I'm doing this multitasking terrible tonight. Anyway, so February 13th at 8 p.m., we're going to have Indian Lady First on here. We're going to have 3 of their members in the United States on here, which is going to be pretty cool. If you are a woman rider or if your wife is riding, this is one of the hottest groups right now with population, with Indian riders, and I guess you can say chapters around America. So check them out. We'll have all that information on Friday. And then we'll have, February 17th, we'll have Music City Indian here, Cam, the owner of them. And they're kind of like Dean Speed. They do a lot of custom work. A lot of crazy stuff that comes out of that place. Pretty badass stuff, I would say. And then February 24th at 8 p.m., we'll have Mike Kennedy here, the CEO. We've got a ton of questions. While we were on this podcast, I think we had another 20 questions come in. So somebody's been spreading the word, and we are getting the questions in now. We have a deadline, February 17th, folks. And you can put a couple different questions in there, so it's not limited to one question. And then what we're going to do is we're going to summarize the questions, all right, where if it's all about Power Plus or if it's all going to be 116, we'll have summarized questions. So we'll ask pretty much your question, but it might be a little bit different than how you wrote it because other people ask the same pretty much question. So it's going to be a great time. It's going to be like a town hall kind of thing. And I'm really looking forward to that. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that, which is pretty cool. Anyway, and here's our friends. So check them out. You go check out their websites. We got Riding Fish here, Dean Speed, Pikes Peak. I'm not going to go through every one of them, but these are all our friends. These are our building blocks. And Brave Wolf is right there. We're a great company, veteran owned. Support this guy. He does great work. And also go to his art website, which is pretty cool. I got to change this camera because he switched to his cell phone, but there he is. All right. So any last comments there before we get off here? There, Jason?
Just thanks everybody. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. It was a lot of fun, and we'll do it again.
Yeah. And Les, you got anything?
No, thanks for coming on. Learned a lot about your products. I'll definitely be perusing your website and snatching a checkbook back from the wife and getting some stuff for my bike. So again, appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Let me see if I can get my sound effects on here because I've changed a couple of things here. Okay, here we go. And let's get the right music going. And I don't know if this is it. Nope, that's not it. Let's get the right one. There we go.
I like that one.
You like that one? You want me to do that one? Okay,
I don't care.
All right,
I was already moving.
Me too.
All right, folks. It was
Wasn't that Super Bowl?
Great having you on here. Great podcast. Thanks, Jason.
Yeah.
Check them out.
My hands steady,
Wolf.
I feel ready, but my legs heavy. I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this. I got promises. You ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be losing conscious.
Make sure you like,
consequence.
make sure you
I got
subscribe.
this. I will not quit. I'm honest. I'm gonna launch quick and I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over.